Hello everyone and welcome to another woods walk. We are out in the woods here and trilliums are up and we've just got a ton of stuff in bloom right now. So we're just gonna look around a little bit and see what we've got here. So here we have trilliums. And yeah, we've got this, aptly named for the three leaves, and we've got trilliums coming up all through the woods. This is actually a less trillium thick area, but if you look out here, you can, all the flowers in bloom right now. It looks like it's snowed, but it's just, we have had a little bit of a cold spell, but that is not snow, that is blossoms. I'm seeing a little bee around here. We'll see if we can sneak up. Yeah, there he is. So you can see some pollination in action here. So we've got the little guy's enjoying the spring beauties, as are we all. We've got a May apple here, and this one is producing an apple. Again, the May apple, most of the plant is very, very poisonous, so this guy's one to be careful of, especially if you're foraging with kids. Learning your poisonous plants is a good way to start foraging. Just knowing what really critical ones to look out for. The apple of the May apple can be used, is edible, and can be used in jams and jellies and things, but only when it's super, super, super ripe and just falls right into your hand. And then you still have to make sure that you get all the seeds out. So it's not one that I've ventured into, but it's one that we've got right here as we're chasing our little bee through the forest. So that is the spring beauties. They're just crazy this year, just so beautiful. They're just everywhere. It is a really magical spring. And we've got some wood violets. These are the yellow wood violets. I want to make a wood violet cordial this year. I haven't done that before, but it's something I'm hoping to make some time for. We've got some so there's some toothwort there. This one's kind of tricky because there's a spring beauty growing up right in the middle of all of this toothwort. But you can tell the spring beauty because the stripes in the flowers. The toothwort doesn't have that, and it's got the kind of a single stalk coming up with those multiple blossoms hanging down, where the toothwort here, it's more of a bell-shaped flower. It doesn't have those stripes, and it kind of does look a little bit like teeth hanging off of there. So this one's toothwort foliage, spring beauty. If I can get it to focus. It's a spring beauty even if I can't get it to focus, but there, that's a nicer shot for you. And then we've got some little baby maple trees coming up here. So these are, sometimes folks ask if we planted our forest, and no, the trees that we're tapping are they're between 45 and 90 years old before we start tapping those. And despite how old I feel some mornings, I am not quite there. But the maple canopy and the environment that a mature maple forest creates is also a really good environment for young maple trees to grow up in. So they are a kind of a self-sustaining ecosystem. And so here's these are a few years old already, but they're coming up. Right over here we have just some splendid color in the spring beauties. It's just so cool out here right now. And if you have a chance to get out into a forest, a wooded area, it's a really neat time to get out because the birds are coming back. And this morning, why is my focus not working? There we go. This morning, we had a pileated woodpecker right outside the cabin. We had a grosbeak, a rose-breasted grosbeak. We saw an oriole the other day. They're just such cool-looking birds. And there's just a ton of wildlife traveling right now. I was up early this morning and there was a deer just a little bit outside of the cabin snorting away, and it's just a really neat time to get out and explore and experience all that's going on out here, because things are just embracing life and just coming up and growing. I've got something a little neat here. I've seen a lot of the spring beauty flowers, but down here, again, if I can get the focus to go. So these are yeah, there we go. So these are former spring beauty flowers that were pollinated and are now setting seed. So you can see those little seed balls in there. So it's kind of fun to be able to watch a plant from its first sprouting through its growing its foliage, and that's here the spring beauty leaf, through its flowering stage, and then into its pollination and seeding stage. Yeah, so those are kind of steps along the life cycle of the spring beauty. Over here we've got some young trilliums. These ones are not yet flowering, but you can see, here's a whole little mat of them. So this is a little younger area of the woods that I'm in now. So a lot of new growth, a lot of plants coming up that we'll see a little more of in coming years. And just looking out, got all the little umbrellas there, the May apple. And then out beyond that, we've got trilliums, we've got spring beauties, we've got bellwort, we've got just all kinds of it. I'm not sure if the phone is really capturing it from a distance, but the forest floor is just so covered in flowers right now. It looks like it snowed. So it's so thanks for hanging out with me in the woods. It is just a really neat time to get out, and if you can get out and watch for birds and look at the flowers, follow some bees through the woods. It's a pretty glorious time out here. So we'll keep checking in as the season progresses. As we get, you can see we're getting some leaves on the trees coming through here. So it's a really fun time to be out. And so we'll keep checking in, and we'll see you next time.